Hello, welcome to the Metroid Prime Randomizer Tournament 2023. We've got Schwartz, Ghandi, and Avvina as our match this hour. I'm joined by Ivy,
Hello.
and we've got Op as our tracker. Our race has already kicked off, so we're just waiting for the stream to catch up. But yeah, round one, vanilla start, vanilla elevators, our usual odd weekly settings. Both these racers very familiar with Prime, so it'll definitely be a good match between these two. So right off the bat, doing some space jump first. And we get space jump first. Looks like
phenomenal. Rarely see that in Rando.
Looks like our cropping got lost a bit there, but we should be back shortly. Yep, there we are. Okay, both of our racers making their way towards Chozo. Without missiles, we're locked pretty much to one direction.
With all the past seeds being jet, how bad or good do you think the seed's gonna be?
Well, yeah, a lot of our races have been very quick recently. So we're gonna hopefully see some good seeds. Yeah, no one's been hurt too much by this. So we got a grapple beam. That's very nice.
Spreader?
Looks like Avvina.
Hey, we got ice spreader. Nice.
Very nice. Looks like the cropping on Schwartz is still a little off. So we got some missiles on Schwartz's side.
Yeah, got him from grapple ledge.
Very good. That will net us what looks like a morph ball. Indeed.
Is this seed even randomized?
Schwartz making some attempts to climb the half pipe here with a slope jump. There is a standable on the branch beside that's easy to use, but is rewarded with an artifact. 1 of 6. Avvina making his way over to Hive Totem. Only some missiles found along the way. Turning the camera a little more to the right will help with this.
Yeah, I saw that. That was indeed a missile.
That is definitely a missile. So it looks like what we missed on the right side there was
Yeah.
Spider Ball and Gallery Hall. Droxus, yes, the ball was in Ruin Nursery. It was, or Ruin Shrine. Sorry,
Yeah, it was Vanilla Morph.
Vanilla. So unfortunately, Avvina missing that check, deciding to possibly go for Artifact Temple route or Transport Tunnel B. With that early Spider Ball, I'd be probably racing towards Dynamo at this point.
Yeah. But the issue with that is we need bombs of some sort to get there.
This is true. This is true. Thankfully, there are a lot of checks on the way.
And with Space Up and Spider, we could also get Ruin Fountain right away.
Yeah, that is true. It looks like taking the save warp, going to be able to check behind the ship, which is our Varia suit.
Okay.
That Spider Ball plus Varia suit combo is starting to look like a far Magmore play.
Excellent. Okay. Not sure what the scene's trying to tell us.
Oh, Artifact of Strength.
Almost vanilla.
You can tell because it's the baby artifact.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Chat pointing out that Root Cave is in logic now. We can see the invisible platforms.
Yeah.
At that point, you might also want to take a save at the ship beforehand and try to do the Arbor Chamber wall crawl without bombs. It's a little bit riskier, but it's rough if you have to climb that room twice. So it's nice to get those checks out of the way at the same time.
Yeah.
We're getting our hints early on Schwartz's side. Got Fen Canyon, Sun Chamber, Control Tower, Watery Hall access. Main PBs in Root Cave. Very nice. Avvina not risking getting stuck out of bounds. Yes, chat. The Watery Hall access is can just be disposed of with a charge shot. It should be noted that Triclops Pit you can also get with the charge shot. Then, of course, Lava Lake, you don't need supers. It can just be 2 missiles. With that, Schwartz will pick up the main PBs as well. And looks like he's going to go for the Arbor Chamber wall crawl. Not exactly finding the standable immediately, but can get repositioned onto it, so just... Yep. And it looks like Schwartz is going to give up on this play. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
And on Avvina's side, the wave beam was blocked by those power bombs, so...
Well, that's Tower Light now.
Yeah, that's a convenient place for wave
That's
beam
very
to be.
Convenient. Mange was for Kev.
Yeah, this plays very well, and especially once they find Various Suit, it will be nice. Magma Pool is open, Training Chamber access is open.
Bag of Magma is also open too.
Yep, it's looking like the bombs might be a hard find yet again. We saw one of those seeds today already.
Irish. Could they make it there again today?
We do have everything we need to get to it, so. Fortunately, Avvina taking a bit of a dip. Looks like Schwartz is gonna go for this again. Oh, looks like he's able to move a little bit. That was Phazon suit in in Tower Chamber. Oof. Unfortunately, just a missile expansion for Schwartz. Looks like maybe we'll make the Magmoor play. Thinking about it. Nope. Turning around. Okay. Still a lot of checks to do in Chozo.
Oh, there's a gravity suit.
There's all the
Double
suits.
suit.
Okay. Well, thankfully, Schwartz is making a good call here, not pursuing the Varia play immediately. That's it's gonna be very good, since like wave into both suits.
Yeah.
So we'll just have a beam hunt on. No E-tanks yet, but with once both these runners collect all 3 suits, that'll be a considerable amount of damage reduction. Drexus, I think Tower Chamber needs gravity. I believe it's an intermediate underwater slope jump.
Yeah.
Although it is, a lot of people figure that Watery Hall is more difficult than Tower Chamber. But yeah, I believe it's not logic yet. Schwartz using his brain, going to check Tower of Light now.
Yeah.
What was that in Ruined Fountain?
Didn't quite see, but it's probably important. Looks like a beam.
It looks like an ice beam.
Well, now we just need plasma, then just grab artifacts.
Some
Short is strange by that.
Yep, you can always tell what the runner's thinking by the amount of shots they fire after finding an item.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely Ice Beam in Ruined Shrine. Or Ruined Fountain. My apologies.
It's one of the ruins.
A lot of ruined places in these Chozo ruins, it turns out.
Except for the one fan, which is courtyard. It's weird.
Avvina skipping out on Magma Pool.
He hasn't picked up Varia yet, so it's
Oh, that's true. Because Varia was... where?
Behind ship.
Right. Yikes, that's a rough one to route in after this. I guess at that point you might take the save warp, go to ship, and then into Fiery Shores elevator, or Twin Fires.
You can also save and then hit the Zoid to see if we know the bombs. We got the Dynamo play since we have bombs, or at least PBs for it.
Let's see what's in training chamber. Nothing. So unfortunately, nothing. Nothing in this direction. Maybe we'll see bombs in Upper Dynamo.
Maybe. Metroid. There's ball. Okay.
That's very nice.
Now we can go fast.
Still no E-tanks for either runners. Getting flashbacks.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's even worth scanning the item with gravity. You can make it there so quickly.
Yeah.
Now, will Avvina just save warp out of here before checking Zoid? Did take the save. Yep, looks like they're out of here.
Yeah. Well, I can pick up the Varius here now.
Yep.
Or not.
Might pick it up on the second pass.
True. Okay.
Interesting one to. So going back, maybe just was checking if that was bombs, but
Possibly.
still, you need that various suit unless they didn't see it. I saw in chat that they were saying that Avvina did see it, but hopefully, I mean, we've seen a runner accidentally mistake an item for another
Yeah.
already, so it's not impossible.
Yeah.
Especially with the race pressure, it's
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, he's going to Metroid. See
yep.
if it's been on the bombs. Well, the both gonna meet up.
Yes, Captain. We had well, we did have two suits next to each other in Tower of Light and Tower Chamber.
Yeah. Gravity Tower Light, Tower Chamber Phase on. Wave Beam was Rune Shrine. Got us there.
Yeah.
Vanilla
So
Space Jump, Vanilla Morph.
power bombs in Root Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, bombs are not going to be on Flagra.
Yes,
I
we
believe.
need bombs to get there.
Yeah. I mean, again, we could get a far fen bombs. Like it could be. There's no real requirements for far fen for bombs. So
Yeah, we can also have bombs and laps too.
it's a reset there. Definitely not worth attempting the boost out.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we know that ice is blocked by bombs, so it's probably not worth heading directly for ice checks.
Yeah. We could have the upsetting of Stardust having bombs.
Yeah, we'd still need to find thermal, but we have seen thermal on Qmon, which
Yeah.
is possible. So
Yeah.
looks like Schwartz possibly heading for Lava Lake. Finding that flamethrower. That's flamethrower. That's our validation.
Damn. No. Oh, I mean, no bombs. So.
Schwartz has done the out of bounds for Arbor Chamber. It was a missile expansion. Figuring out what to do next. May just be forgetting behind the ship. Won't be able to go far this way. You can beat the stone toads with a power bomb, but you'll still need bombs to activate the energy core puzzle. Oh, you can't power bomb those guys?
No. Yeah.
Alright, well.
Oh, you can. Never mind.
Did they lay it outside of the...
I think so. They had to lay it, then get socks,
Yeah.
looked like.
Interesting.
Hey,
Our first E-tank. Very nice. Get those E's in chat. Taking another...
I was thinking it might be easier just to save for. Oh.
At that point, I think you just go through the front of main plaza and out. The load screen and loads are pretty long. I think just walking to the transport and taking it out would have probably been the better option.
Probably.
So Schwartz does have boost ball, making this check considerably safer if he decided to go for the not going for oh, you see something down there? Speaking. Oh.
Okay.
Sure. Must have thought it was something else.
Must be. Oh, there we go.
A little bit more E, very nice. And Avvina picking up the various suit. Unfortunately, it lost a certain amount of time putting that off.
Yeah.
Or maybe not putting it off is the right way to say it, but just missing that check. Schwartz going for a nice dash here.
Nice, nice. That's a first track.
So Avvina may very well catch up here if he decides to turn left and follow the path that Schwartz is currently on. Oh boy, Schwartz, you're gonna need bombs for this, but I respect the thought.
I mean, he might just get it set up, so we'll be ready by the time he comes back with bombs.
I think if you spin the platforms and don't activate the last bomb slot, it just resets.
Well,
So I think
we'll find out.
Yeah, I think this is just a time sink. Yes, more late bomb seeds. Yep, realizing that can't activate that. We'll be upset when when Schwartz returns and sees that the puzzle is reset. Yeah, Avvina might be routing in Magma Pool after this since they just got Varia, but we already know that that is not where anything is. Taking the save. Checking hints one more time. Canyon, Sun Chamber, Control Tower. So here's a good case for learning this, the wall boost in Upper Fiery Shores. Looks like Venus making the plate. Oh, that is a sweet nothing.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Excellent. Thank you for looking at that for so long. I will be snipping that.
Oh my god, you got your
first try wall boost. Very good.
Damn.
Very good. Making an excellent case for learning that wall boost. It's not a bad one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Bombs on Qmon.
Expected starters, but it's close enough.
Oh. Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube, please. So now with bombs, puts our ice in logic. So time to do all these ice checks. We're here. It's a very nice time to route in Farfen. We know Plasma's not going to be behind itself, and there's no artifacts back here, so it's a perfect time to do it.
Yeah. I remember this automaton for his name. I think he does.
Schwartz making the play for the E. I respect it.
So you had the lock there off in yours.
Yeah. Now that I know I can do it in one, though, that it makes me a lot more confident.
True.
We'll likely see a very nice grapple dash coming up here. I believe Schwartz is a fan of it. There it is.
That's vanilla.
Nice dash across Hunter Cave. What do we have down there? This is very nice. No one likes grabbing that gravity chamber item. That's what activates all the pirates in Farfen.
Yeah.
Likely gonna route in the control tower artifact now. Labs from the back is good play. Oh, no labs from the back. With ice, it makes it very easy to do that loop. Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong door. It is labs from the back. Yep. Don't mind me.
The last cheeseburger? I think it was.
So luckily, with having the X-ray visor, going to be able to check what's it called? Research Lab Hydra. Yeah. Well, though we don't have supers, at least we'll be able to get the intel. Schwartz says one more E-tank. Why not? Unfortunately, these pirates bullying him a little bit.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay. I was expecting the pirate to shoot him down.
Luckily, Avvina's on the right track for those bombs. We'll be picking them up shortly, as long as they remember that the logic chain requires bombs for ice, and they don't just immediately head into Farfen. Yeah, getting items out of logic is a great skill to have, learning all your tricks, but you got to remember to follow the logic chain, else you might go on a wild goose chase.
I just scanning to make sure.
Yep, that is indeed the morph ball bomb. Yes.
That lives in a multi, it's not someone else's.
Yep, so likely gonna probably do the same play, I'd imagine. Schwartz is gonna attempt to avoid the fight trigger here by gently jumping over the door.
You got it.
If you try to walk off and you have too much horizontal momentum, you can easily trigger that, so it's safe to jump.
It's very rare that the game just tends to where it's like, nope, yep, sorry, pirate trigger happens still.
Oh, didn't know if he was going to take the save there or not, but
I think it was trying to go swag threats without pirate shoot him out of the air.
so Avvina avoiding Farfen for now. They decide not to backtrack there. They'll save a little bit of time just since there's nothing there.
Wrong one.
Yeah. Yes, a true nothing. Oh, looks like they have, going for the E-tank first. Probably will fall down and notice. Oh, very nice. Nice movement there. Realizing they did miss the nothing. That's gotta feel bad. Being like, oh, I
Yeah.
did miss the item. Oh, it actually was nothing. Great. Thank you.
It was a little too much charge up or jumping a bit.
Yeah, probably not going to be concerned with any of these ice checks since, need plasma for it, and it's really our only item we need to
Oh, yeah.
start hustling towards those last artifacts, so... Or last artifact.
They're good pirates.
Yeah, so unfortunately, losing a little bit of time here. Luckily enough missiles to quickly take out the flying pirates. So with bombs being our last real progressive item, there's a lot of things open.
Yeah. Frigates, Folly and Logic, we have Chozo, we have Mines. A lot of places still where plasma could be.
Could be vanilla.
Yeah,
Schwartz gonna have to go back and do that puzzle again.
Nah, that'll suck.
Schwartz, there won't be anything behind any of these plasma checks.
Yeah. When the bosses weren't required, then yeah, then it could be, but that's not the case.
Okay, one of the ones you don't like to see,
Yeah.
with the amount of equipment you've got.
Yeah.
Because there's our Thardus logic, there's our frigate logic. It should be noted that backwards frigate is in logic without thermal.
Yeah.
Which can be mean sometimes.
Gonna be in chapel again.
Very nice manipulation of the bomb refills there by Schwartz to not have those blocks respawn.
Yeah.
Saves a couple seconds. Yeah, very nice to be in this position in Fen when we know we just need plasma. There's so many checks that you can just
we might need to
ignore.
Considering where that last artifact of Sun Chamber is, if it's Clockwork itself or if it's Ghost. Because if it's Ghost, we do need Super to get back up technically, for logic.
Logically, yes, but I doubt either of these runners will not know that they can just use Spider from the top.
Well, yeah.
With the way they're both moving and playing so far, it would be pretty unlikely that they don't know
Yeah.
that little bit of knowledge.
Oh, yeah. There was girls with lots of 10-minute supers, but we don't need them.
Yeah. So after Upper Fiery Shores, where does Schwartz aim to go? Unfortunately, there's not really any good saves nearby to reset, so it might be mines. It really depends which direction he goes here. Deciding. 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 Oh yeah, so the nothings have some weird properties where it depends on a whole bunch of random things. It's not fully understood what causes it, but yeah, they can be. It'll be the same seed, but the nothings will be different within the seed. You can manipulate them by opening the map and having certain visors on. They'll change colors sometimes. Very weird stuff can go on.
If we get a rainbow color one, that'd be cool.
Recommend you check out the nothing decks of all the different flavors that have been collected.
Gotta collect them all.
It's a very fun side project. If you feel like contributing, feel free to generate a seed with items in every room and 0 items in the pool. It's very fun actually collecting nothing for 2 hours. So with Schwartz back in Talon, where's he going?
I think he's doing the friggin' play. Or not, never mind.
Maybe thinking of Schrodinger's check and then Ruin Gallery?
Could be.
At that point, I think it would have been better to head for the Lava Lake elevator, get that out of the way, and then probably also, since he knows that Sun Chamber is an artifact, might as well get. It's like if it's on Flogger, great, you're right there for ghosts, and if it's on ghosts, well then you get another check out of the way. It's not a bad call right now. It's a long loading time. So got to trigger the first sun reflector panel doodad to
Dude, yeah,
get the bomb slots active.
it's called the sun ring.
But after that, we'll see some nice dashes to outside the bomb slots, since they're just damageable triggers. You don't actually have to be in the bomb slot. Makes the fight considerably faster, considerably easier.
We haven't checked his
Schwartz checked that on the way out. It was a E-tank. Yep. Getting bullied a little bit here by the plant. Luckily with gravity suit, yeah, you can just jump up there.
Yeah.
And goodbye plant.
Well, the artifact is indeed on Flagger. Allah. On the hunt for plasma.
Yep, luckily to get the ghost check out of the way. Yep, so only have to go down to about the third tick there. Looks like Avvina took the save warp and is heading towards Frigate. Now will they go for the overgrown cavern play? Or maybe just checking this. That's right, they didn't...
Yeah, they took it off.
Oh, no, they... I believe they did pick it up and then they saved and quit out.
No, they just peeked it and it out.
Yeah.
They did a second team of bombs.
So you can get out here, you just have to use a little standable behind you. There's a branch that you can stand on. Nicely navigating the frigate crash site climb.
The Black Schwartz is a little upset that it was coming.
Likely on a path to the back of Chozo now. Possibly high-fiving with our other runner along the way.
Yeah. there. They go thinking about it.
Oh, there are what? I think only there are 4 or 5 checks that away. You got Crossway, 1 in Hall of the Elders, 2 in Furnace. Yeah, luckily if they went in through that way, they would have been able to skip the wave door, or the wave puzzle at least. But
Yeah.
yeah, making a call here to skip it and hope for, you know, maybe Life Grove. There's a lot of checks this way. We'll have to do bar skip if they decide to go for the mines play.
Or the friggin' play.
Yep, could route in backwards frigate. It is usually faster than forwards frigate, since you don't have to activate the panels.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, chat mentioning if Avvina finds Plasma, it doesn't have to do the ghost fight. That would save a couple minutes. So yeah, really hard to pick a favorite to win this race at this point. Still anyone's game.
Roll at it again.
Yep, everyone's favorite room.
In quotations.
Yep. This half pipe works perfectly.
Yeah, totally. I miss my screwball usage in there. It's fun. Okay.
Lots of E-tanks.
I was some shows up all.
So yeah, Schwartz just unfortunately hemorrhaging time to these cutscenes right now.
Yeah.
Will we see a complex bomb jump?
Nope.
Nope. worth a shot. Deciding,
Yeah.
hey, no, I'm not feeling it.
But he's only got the ice check, so it's not much of a hassle since doors unlocked for him. So.
Yeah, not gonna have to come back here, so he doesn't have to worry about fighting the 3 ghosts.
Yeah.
And now Avvina turning around. Looks like heading for Hall of the Elders. It's amazing how pretty much had everything in this seed at like 50 minutes, but this this plasma is eluding us.
I'm starting to feel like your assumption of vanilla plasma might be on something.
There's a lot of places it could be. The only thing that would be unfortunate is a super check. That would be,
Yeah.
which I believe the last 2 we've got are Biohazard and, oh, just 1, because it can't be MQB because you need plasma to get there.
Yeah. Just upper mines. It's Frigate and Vanilla. And possible super check.
Heading to Overgrown Cavern. Might head through Frigate this way. This also avoids having to do bar skip.
Yeah.
Oh, secret tunnel? Nope.
Aw, rip secret tunnel.
the, wow, really teasing us there.
Yeah. Do you take out the way back? Hey! Secret
There we go.
tunnel!
Secret tunnel indeed. So it looks like Schwartz is saying no to Frigate. We'll be going for Far Talon. I'd expect into a Phazon Mines play.
Yeah.
At this point, that's got your highest density of checks and is just the most likely.
Yeah.
We've had this tournament. We've had very light Phazon Mines so far. There's been several seeds that just, haven't had to see it at all.
Yeah. That's the one that we had pause beam on, I don't know how annoying. Nearly last check to get their OP.
Okay, Avvina gonna grab the Sun Chamber artifact now. Unfortunately, that means they're probably not gonna get that time save from skipping Ghost since they don't have Plasma yet. Be very unlikely to just pass that up.
Gary really wants to say no.
Yeah, this gate jump is not too bad, but it also isn't free. Going in from the back is, or trying to jump the gate from the back is considerably easier. Very nice. Still haven't seen a gallery tunnel yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna laugh if that's our plasma is, they just for it.
Of course, going for bar skip. Gallery Tunnel is Ruin Gallery, just specifically the tunnel in Ruin Gallery. With bombs being so late, it's a check that often gets put off if that's the case, and because it's so out of the way. And unfortunately, just leaving those checks can be dangerous. Gets the bar skip, gonna open up that path. Probably doesn't need to return that way, unless... No, I don't really see any point of returning that way. If you need to save warp out. Or I guess if you make some kind of mistake and you need to come back, you don't have to do bar skip again, but... Slope jump here from near the save station.
Pirates are on break.
Yep. Nothing to see here. Now, yes, good. I imagine this is what Schwartz would do since you don't... There's no chance of any... Oh, maybe just taking a save. Where are you going? Yeah, gonna head towards ore processing and then elite research through the back. Since there's no reason to go check storage depot A, since it's plasma locked. Oh, did we see Avvina skip Ghost?
Looks like yes, they did.
So as we know, that's a good play, but you know, quite a dangerous one as well. Not having that intel.
Ooh.
Amazing that that they're just finding vault checks now. Like there's a few of these early checks that we just skipped. Ruin Gallery still on the table.
Hey, he's got it.
Oh.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Damn.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Schwartz is a lead through mines. You got two... Oh, and that looks like a plasma beam in elite research. No, maybe not. It looked like it, I thought.
Yeah, crush that.
Weird to come down here and do
Yeah.
Philip then.
Down to one missile.
Backed up to 6. Yep, making the mistake that I did in my race, not using X-ray to peek the item. Look, race nerves come in, you forget, alright? It happens.
Yeah, sure.
I don't blame what's going on the right side. It is what it is. So right now, with the way Schwartz is routed, Avvina's got two directions to go with this. Either go through Frigate and hope that Plasma Beam is there, or go through Fiery Shores towards Workstation and take the PPC elevator and beat him to lower mines. The check at the top of ore processing, Storage Depot B, was nothing. Specifically, a nothing. Taking a save. Possibly just refilling on ammo. Yes, Chad is describing the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
We also do have Thardis that's just kind of sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's probably expect the Sabres to come up eventually, it just hasn't shown yet.
nothing in Elite Control Access. No fight skip today. Much like lots of the fight triggers in this game, you can avoid this one by jumping on the tank to the left, and then some well-placed movement does extend very high, so you do have to be careful. But with practice, can be learned.
Let's hope you can find a PB for PPC.
There's enough crates in here that it's good.
I mean, you say that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, oh, doesn't need it anyways. But really only, what, 3 more checks in mines? Yeah.
We have Vent Shaft, we have Central Dynamo, and QA.
Nope. Down to 2.
Tyler Frigate, or it's vanilla. I'm seriously thinking it's vanilla now.
Oh no, jump scare on the right side, the pirate falling down. Spooky.
Or Thardis, yeah. Funny if Thardis has plasma, because everybody's being ignoring it.
Thor's making a good call here and just skipping Central Dynamo. You do not have to fight the drone if you don't need the item. Although, if he wants to save warp out, he will have to fight the drone.
Yeah.
But if it's nothing, he can just get out of here.
Yeah.
We've got an E-tank and biohazard.
That's good. Because if
Yep.
that was plasma, we would need supers.
Yeah, that was the one check we didn't want to be plasma, so...
Yeah.
That looks like a missile on Schwartz's side. I don't know when the last time he saved was, so might want to actually take the save warp out.
Yeah.
But mines, not the play.
Nope.
Yep, nope, this will be the first time we see Hydroaxis Tunnel. It can be a nice check to dip if you're doing the far Talon, just because it's so quick. Unfortunately, yeah. And unfortunately, this leads right into phase on mines, which we know is nothing. So Schwartz has about probably 5 minutes or so to figure out what to do.
Workstation, I believe, was a missile in E. We have yet to see plasma processing.
Trying for maze skip here. If you lay a bomb... Oh, very nice. Round of applause for Schwartz there. Yeah, so by laying a bomb in the tunnel and then kind of popping yourself back out, the way the game kind of behaves is to let you see the maze. It just removes the collision for that that spire, and yeah, you can just go through it and go directly to the item. It is not an easy trick to do, and you only get one shot at it if you fall down.
There's really only 2 places left we could see plasma being.
Yeah, not a lot of people can pull it off, and even if you can, it's not always consistent. I do know that Samuel got it in a weekly recently. That was the first time I had heard of it, so it has been done in a race recently. But yeah, it's not very often you get to see someone who's practiced with that. It's a pretty niche trick. That is a missile. But where is Schwartz going? I think he's going the right. Because I mean, either I'm confused about what's going through his head here. If you're going for Thardis, if you're going for geothermal core and plasma processing, it's like you take the other path.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in the front of Findrana that we can get, and is going to be disappointed going towards Thardis, realizing that you need the super missiles to get it.
Not necessarily. Scouts go through labs to get around.
At that point, you might as well just reset at Courtyard and go back through Fiery Shores again.
Yeah.
So this is a big time sink, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe realizing it. Doing a quick double check. Yeah, probably thinking head back the other way. So a little bit of time loss there, but fortunately realizes the mistake before too much damage is done.
Yeah.
So what, this has been nearly a 50-minute plasma hunt at this point?
Pretty much.
We're really last locationing this as hard as we can.
Yeah.
Both runners likely getting concerned that their opponent is near finishing.
Yeah.
Schwartz unfazed by the lava, taking a hot bath. Using a lock-on onto the puffer to get across North Core Tunnel, I believe is that room name.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Not to be confused with South Core Tunnel. Schwartz, you don't have the spinners. You have to do the spinners again. Probably trying to skip the spinners, but taking a little bit of a dip there. Avvina still working his way through mines. Will we see Eagle Jump? Very nice.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh my god.
At least hardest.
Yeah, I mean at this point, unless we're really forgetting something, luckily very well equipped for the hardest fight.
Yeah.
Yep, no supers, no plasma, but yeah, PB on the first phase should take out all, if not most, of the rocks. The second phase is the one that will be a little bit slower, has enough missiles to spam, and then we've got another PB for the final phase, so yeah, should be pretty free. I also like the decision by Schwartz there to, he went for the scan dash and then decided, nope, gonna go for the grapple dash. Wasting a few seconds just to, for the style points, yeah.
Yeah, supers are the more mines. That's the only thing I can think of with the or Elton Chamber.
Yeah. Looks like Avvina's taking warp back to his last save. Not sure where he saved last. Phase on mines.
Like, real saves?
Main quarry, yeah, maybe he was struggling a bit with climbing or processing, so maybe just taking the path up to just going back through waste disposal and unfortunately every little thing is really counting right now, so alright, Schwartz done with phase 2. Now we just have to wait for our friend Thardis to throw a little tantrum before we can powerbomb him one more time. Just not getting that dash on the right side, unfortunate.
Ghandi is down.
Now, how many shots are we going to see if this is plasma?
A lot.
I don't think there's a number high enough.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Could have had
There
that
it
a while
is.
ago.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now, Schwartz going to head to Ruined Courtyard and save warp out of here. Good call. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening on the right side here with horror processing. It's another fall down. Getting the first part. Just not getting the landing on that second standable.
It's more on next to the pipe, not top of it. There we go.
Okay. Some more victory shots, we'll call them.
Sure, let's go with that.
No smiley from Schwartz there. I'm disappointed. He's always boasting about the smileys in chat. Well, you gotta wait.
Yeah.
But I think probably a little more concerned at the time that it took to find Plasma Beam. Probably doesn't want to mess around with anything.
Yeah.
Avvina going for the fight skip. Unfortunately hitting the trigger. That standable to skip it from the front is very tiny, so. And that is the flying phase done for Ridley. Ridley being a little mean, just a little too close there. Just barely missing that free aim. Being blocked by the pillar. Very mean. Yep, those free aim shots are not as simple as they look. It's a little bit more up. Yep, a little bit more upright than what we're seeing.
Really is being a real pain right now.
Yeah, and I can imagine this is very frustrating from Schwartz's side, thinking every time Ridley's dashing, that's another couple seconds lost.
Yeah. He lost location spots, but that's gonna take a hit on his mind right now.
Yep. Though it does appear Avvina is going to make the same calls and is probably going to also last location plasma.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when you've got all those checks available, why do Thardis? It's just unfortunate. No drops there for the scan into the portal.
Yeah.
One last safety save in Impact Crater. Tons of health. Oh, being bullied by the Lumagex there a little bit. Using a very nice little slope jump there to quickly climb Phazon Core. So yep, OP will be cycling, or not OP, Metro Prime will be, MP, will be cycling through various colors as we go through these sub-chambers. The orders can be random, but depending on the sub-chamber there's a set amount. So sub-chamber 1 will always be power and wave, 2 will be power, wave, ice, next,
Power, wave, ice, plasma.
and then 4 is random. Yeah. Yep. 4, the last sub-chambers where you lose the time.
Yeah.
When Exo decides to only give you wave beam. So ideally we see ice come up next so that we can get that ice spreader shot off and hopefully skip. Yep, there it is. Skip part of the wave phase. Very nice. So you'll see here wave and then immediately gone. So yeah, since wave does the least amount of damage, we want to skip as much of the wave phases as possible.
Yeah.
So ideally you want it to be a plasma into wave or an ice into wave. And ideally you don't want plasma or ice into each other, because that means you're skipping one of the better beams. So there's our ice. So ideally we want to see wave here. Nope. Yeah, as you can see, one shot from plasma. We'll be able to get another charge shot in. Possibly one more. Nope. Get bullied a bit. So that one extra charge shot will help us a bit through this phase, but yeah, unfortunately you see how much wave beam there still is left. And now for the RNG time. Oh, very nice. Starting with plasma. And our first, first fast dash is rough one.
I love when he charges 4 times in a row.
Back to plasma, very nice. Exo's cooperating so far. Lots of wave. Did stick on plasma for a bit, which is nice, but yeah, lots of wave is not what you want to see. A few more shots should just finish this off. Come on. Yeah, maybe a little bit of panic setting in. Again, every single missed shot is a little bit of time that you think your opponent's getting ahead of you.
Yeah.
But with that, Exo is done, and we're moving on to Essence. We've got all the visors, so that'll make it a cleaner fight. On the right side to keep up with that, looks like Avvina is heading towards likely geothermal core and plasma processing into Thardis as well. Yeah. We've seen very similar plays from both these runners.
Yeah.
Oh, getting bullied by collision here a little bit. Schwartz. Oh, that is not a good spot.
Yeah.
I think you just waste.
That's even worse.
Yeah, just waste the pool at this point and run back. You don't want to be canceling the animations. Yep, there's pool skip. still had pool left. Oddly enough, that's funny. But yeah, so if Exo's too close, or Essence is too close to the body, it will just skip the next pool and we'll change to the next visor. So you saw that there, the switch to thermal, but no new pool is laid. So fun time loss. Likely trying to beat Essence in just 2 more pools, or this one and the next one. walking out of the phazon pool to cancel the beam, preserving the amount of phazon that's left, meaning you can get maximum damage. Yep, very well done. We'll be able to quickly finish this off. Just probably maybe a few cancels and then just spray in. We'll see time for Schwartz very soon. And there we go. That is time for Schwartz. 1:40.47. We've also got in the race time, see that Avvina's taken the DNF. So we'll be joined by our racers shortly. Yes, please get the GGs in the chat. Both these runners deserve a lot of GGs for this seed. The last locationing of Thardus from both players, though, was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Now join my Schwartz. Welcome, Schwartz. GG.
Schwartz.
Hi.
So that plasma spot.
Miguel, I hope you were watching right now. For context, he really wanted Plasma to be on Thardus, the seed that we just commentated. So, you get your wish, and curse you. Yeah, that was... I'm upset by my decisions in this seed. I know I should have just done Thardus when I first got there.
Yeah, so close, but yeah, I mean, why take that long fight just for that one check? It's, yeah.
And that was like almost the last location besides Frigate.
Yeah.
By the way.
Avvina actually went to Frigate. It was nothing.
Yeah, at that point, I had either Thardus or Frigate, and I put together the fact that no one finished yet, that it was probably Thardus, and we both skipped it.
Looks like Avvina's joining us shortly.
Honestly, my general movement, though, I felt like I was doing pretty well at. I just am upset I never did Thardus.
Yeah, if you actually did it after getting bombs, you probably would have had that sooner. And bombs was right behind him, too.
Hello.
Welcome, GG's. Avvina, you there? Oh, rest in peace.
Perhaps
Gone?
microphone issues.
Yeah, mic issue, probably.
Oh, the credits are coming up. We'll get to see where our super missiles were.
Yeah. I didn't pick up flamethrowers, Schwartz.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. It's
Damn,
plasma
no valid.
locked. Who would have thought supers are plasma locked?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Both of your routes were very similar, and of course both last locationing plasma.
So did we get plasma like the same time then?
Avvina was on his way.
His way to get to it.
Okay.
Yep. Just currently in geothermal core was doing the climb for plasma processing, so was just a few minutes behind, but
Maybe you can hold
on the
A
whole,
Schwartz and credits to stop it.
This was an interesting seed. I liked how both suits were in Tower of Light and Tower Chamber. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, especially with Wave Beam right beside it.
Yeah.
It was so quick. Yeah, it was amazing that we were saying it was almost a 50-minute long plasma hunt.
Hello?
Hello, you're here. Welcome,
Okay.
GG's.
Pardon my dog, sorry.
No worries, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Ignore my massive panic attack at the very start of that. With some brilliant routing. But plasma. Where?
Artist.
It is Stardust.
Yep, you were
Ah.
very, very close.
I almost did it too. I was right there. I was like, yeah, I should do it. It's going to be Thardus. And then
Yep.
I didn't.
Both of you last locationed it, so
Yeah.
you were right on your way, but yeah,
Brutal.
Schwartz was just a tiny bit ahead and was able to grab that and then go beat the game quickly. Had a very good round of final bosses, minus the one pool skip.
That was a terrible skip. He was
Yep.
like hugging that thing.
Also,
I can only
Randomizer
imagine that-
was-
I can only imagine that every time like little mistakes were happening on either side, that you were just thinking that's a leg up for my opponent, because I mean, you were both. It was at like 40 minutes. You both had every item except for plasma. It's like you got to think that like my opponent's like so close to finishing.
Yeah. Also, man, that I forget the name of the room. The spider track,
Or
and
processing.
yeah, that was bad.
my my controller, my triggers for like analog inputs have been jittery lately, so I kept losing my L positioning on that and falling. It was really
Oh no.
Yeah.
so yeah. You're not alone in or processing struggles today.
That makes me feel better.
There's a lot of people that have trouble with that, me included, so.
Shoutouts to the fact that I got a skip.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
that was
a.
Oh,
We did
congrats.
comment on that.
That was a very clean. I was very proud of that.
Also, shout out to the Plaza Tree with X-ray that it didn't skip.
Yep. you were jumping, trying to get the clip. And, yeah, hey, but here's the thing. I did it in my race as well, so
Yeah.
it happens. Can't knock you for it.
Yeah. This is what it is.
That Ridley fight though, Schwartz. He was not happy with you.
I don't know what happened there. I messed up flyby skip because he went back to the center and then just went all downhill from there. I like got 2 dashes and like what was that, like total like 5 dashes or something?
It was like 5 or 6 last I counted.
It was
It
we
was
kept
a lot.
missing all the shots too.
Yeah.
Usually I've been able to get like the first dash and keep it relatively quickly, but it just didn't work today.
Yeah.
Probably I almost speaking on that, I almost got ship dash, but I messed it up. I like got to the ledge, but I accidentally scanned onto something else, and that messed up my like relative movement, so I fell off.
Speaking of, did you get the Exomanip?
No, I tried it, but I still couldn't really get it.
Next time.
I gotta.
I gotta say, I was jealous of all the E-tanks you guys were getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, you would be jealous. But hey, I kind of needed those, to be honest. Those final bosses were very
Yeah, those
very
bosses
cringe.
were something.
But yeah, it was a very
I'm
interesting
dying.
race, since
Why?
even though both of you last location plasma, it was really anyone's game, depending on who found it first, because you both sort of took different routes, but they met up at the same spots a lot. It was just like one person would do something backwards and you guys would cross paths. So it's like if one person did frigate or Hall of the Elders first or something, or Life Grove. It's like they were all in the same kind of time frame, so it was very interesting to watch.
I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, I definitely would. It was definitely a good match. One of the good matches of round one. Plenty more of round one to go. What do we have left? Thursday, tomorrow at 1 p.m. These are in Eastern Daylight Times. We've got Air Razor versus Bruh Inc. We've got Saturday, June 10th, 10 a.m. Lokir versus Frost. Sunday, June 11th, 2 p.m. Red Corona versus Elias Thompson. A few more races in round one. Plenty of prime left to go in the coming weeks as well. Any final thoughts from our runners?
Plasma.
Indeed.
First try wall boost in Upper Fiery Shores. Let's
Oh yes,
go.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yo, you did
An
that?
easy one.
Nice.
Yeah,
But-
you did.
Yeah,
Got it?
It was
It was first try clean too.
definitely a good strat to have, considering the last race we saw. One of the last
Yeah.
races we saw with bombs
Bombs,
in
yeah.
Fire Shore. Just nice to have that check just in case it's not
Yeah.
bombs. That was a
Yeah.
good play. Did enjoy that.
Yeah, thankfully I was able to deduce relatively quickly where bombs were due to ice being bomb locked because of
Yep.
fog group. So that limited my options, thankfully.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
See, I had that same thing, but forgot about Under the Ship just existing.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
delayed
that-
varia
I think it looked
didn't
at it
help.
and it just kind of forgot it and it just left.
Yeah, that was interesting because when I did like initial Chozo stuff in Safe Warp for the Varia, I didn't know if I really wanted to push Magmar at that time because of the main PBs in Root Cave. They made me turn around and
Yeah.
to do bomb checks and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
thankfully I
as
was
soon as I
rewarded.
got Varia, it was full clear. There was no checks other than going through Magmar. So
Some people just forget about ship. It happens to me. I did that in like a weekly not too long ago. It was very fortunate.
Def feels bad. But
Okay.
yeah, that was fun. Other
Awesome.
than Plasma.
Yeah, that means it was GG's for both of you. Make sure to follow our runners. Check out their whenever they stream. We've got our commentators. Myself, I'm in there twice. Commentators, myself, Ivypaw. We've got Op on tracking, and we've got the tournament schedule and brackets linked in the chat. Stick around for plenty more Prime in the coming weeks. And with that, we'll see you next mission.
See you later.
Later.